Alright, Saber fans, welcome back. This is Adam from Blue Force Sabers. We have our brand new products that came in today. So let's open these up, do a quick unboxing so you can see our new 3D printed parts, all in metal. There's a couple of our new Saber designs. Should have Tron Thundercats, which I'm really excited the way that one came out. Our Dark Ren Saber. We also have another one here as well, but we'll reveal those as they open up here. This is Squeaks here in the background. She's helping out today. Try not to block the view. Hey, Squeaks. Getting in there. Oh, there you go. Say hi. Alright. This one is Jon Snow. Game of Thrones. Alright, so let me get the Squeaks here out of the way. Come on. There you go. Alright. So some of these I've made before in the past. So they're redesigns of some Sabers. Did a couple years ago. I wanted to revisit them. And redo the designs, make them a little more truer to the character that they represent. And now that we have our Metalline series of Sabers, which this is part of it, and those are all aluminum 3D printed designs. You do custom ones as well. Pretty much anything you want, we can do it. And now it's all in solid aluminum. So let me pause this. It did really well in this packaging and is kind of a pain to get off. Let's pause it, and then I'll come back once it's all revealed here. Alright, so we have Jon Snow here all revealed. This is super cool. Start here at the emitter. You can see, you got the dire wolf up there. Really awesome looking. These spikes are crazy. So this is going to be, the blade's going to fit in here, and then you get this cool shine through or shine around, or whatever you want to call it. But it's going to look really neat with the blade and these spikes surrounding it. Came out amazing. These cool ridges here. Alright. We got a lot of Sabers to look at here, so there, switch area. All compatible with our magnetic switch. So it blends into the Saber. We don't have those 12mm switches anymore. It's nice and clean into the Saber now. Change this around a little bit from the old design. I like this flared effect. That was more fitting for his sword. But also keep that Star Wars theme to it. This is really heavy. I have the pommel from his sword. Vented the holes out here on the top, so you can get the sound. And then actually have a little vent hole here, right in the mouth. See a little sound out of there too, and then it's all concave up there, so it'll really resonate that sound really well. And then you can see the details here, which be a nice reveal as well. This is super solid. You can feel all this weight up here, right in the top part. Really, really great weight to this. That's going to be cool to get that one finished. Alright, so that's Jon Snow, Game of Thrones. We're going to move on to my Kylo Ren. Really excited to see this one. I made this one in the past too. Changed a couple of details on it. Added some more Kylo Ren features to it. But this is my design. And I wanted to get a single blade, but kind of mimic the his two Sabers in one. But anyway, let's get this unwrapped and then so you can see it for yourself. Alright, so we have our Kylo Ren, or what I call our Dark Ren design. So you can see here, you have all these cool details I added in here. So change the design a little bit from before. So you can see all these little grooves up here. I add a little bit more onto there as well. And then added these in here. Changed the bottom a little bit, but overall, pretty much the same design and kind of what I had before. Remember, before all these were printed in plastic. Now they're all in solid aluminum. Just super cool that now we can do this, but there you go. And the cool thing with these is now when you weather these, all these small little details are going to pop so much more. And it's just going to have this really authentic weathered feel to it. This I changed a little bit more on this. Now, of course, we just have the one switch, as you can see in here. But then we have the box kind of added in there as well. Add these details here on the side, you can see. And then a little bit more in the back. But to have this damaged portion too, because in his crossguard saber, you have some damage in there. So you have that there now. And I think it just looks really neat. Kind of has this really neat 3D effect as it dives into the saber. So really neat. And these to kind of fit together like that. So they look really good. And then down to the pommel. And I love the way these details come out here. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just has these grooves that kind of come in and around. And then right back here down to the sound port area. So let's see, their next one. Let's check out our Tron Saber. Get this one unpackaged. Okay, cool. So we have our Tron Saber. There's the emitter. Looks really cool. I gotta have some really cool shine through on the top. See these little indentations here as well. I think it had some nice features that really added to the Tron movie. It was incorporated into this. It really gave that Tron feel and look to it. Alright. Switch. Have the disc for the switch area. So switch will be right here. Felt like this looked like a turbine, so I added a turbine look to it. As you can see. And then down to the pommel. This really came out really neat. And it tapers down here towards the front, gets a little bit bigger towards the back, and then you have this design that recesses into it as well. Alright, so moving on. Got our Saber of Omens next, so let's get this unwrapped. Alright, so really excited to show this one. This is the Saber of Omens, or based on the Thundercats Sword of Omens by Lion-O. So here is the emitter. And these, if you know the Sword of Omens, you'll recognize these details in the side here incorporated. Made this into a sword shape. And then the blade will come out here, so you'll get this really cool wraparound effect on the blade. Kept it all nice and streamlined because, of course, this is still a lightsaber. So try to keep it nice and slim. A really clean line so it all matches up together. Onto the switch area. This came out amazing. Have the details here on the side. The Thundercat symbol in there, of course. Our switch. So nice and thin. It's got a really nice grip to it. You can see how they'll go together right there. And then down to the pommel. You got his claw shield. This came out really, really cool. See all the details on the claws here. Really looks amazing. Got some sound holes here, sound ports. Also one back here. Kind of try to put them in there discreetly. Kind of blend in. And you can see I hollowed it out on the inside and then made it kind of a cone shape to kind of funnel that sound into the pommel area here. As you can see here, I have all these cutouts too. When it sits over the steel core, you'll be able to see those. Just like the long claw, you got that same thing as well. So that's going to look really cool when that's all put together. So let's put that off to the side. Really happy the way it came out here. And then our last one, Punisher. Let's check that one out. Alright, and our last saber reveal, the Punisher saber. Check this one out. So I designed this to almost look like a double barrel shotgun slash, I don't know, cannon. I just really love the design and the way this came out. You can see how it's cut on an angle here up top. You got these kind of vents that look up here. You can see down there, they kind of recess back in there too. There's a little more dimension in there. Some sights up top, a rail system like you would see on a rifle. And then it tapers down to the Punisher symbol. You got to have that right there so you can see it. Really nice long. So it's going to have a great blade depth to this as well. Super great feeling to this. Going to absolutely love this saber. I mean, just check this out. Once this is all weathered up too, all these details are just going to pop so much more. It's going to look even greater than it already does. Moving down to the switch section here. And I designed this to kind of have these finger grooves, as you can see here, or sit up this way as you're holding your saber. This has a nice, great curved feel to it, as you can see. It rolls right into the fingers. Have our switch area here, retention screw area, and then fit together just like this. So you can see how it really has that great groove for your fingers. That's going to be really cool looking. And then down to the pommel. I designed this to have like a stock feel on your rifle. With these grooves on the back. Sound port. Which is neat because it's kind of hidden in here, as you can see. And then just all these little details here as well. So, really cool looking. Got this design too, kind of flares out a little bit as well. Little detail here on the bottom with these cutouts. Well, cut-in grooves, I guess you could say. Alright, so there's the sabers. All these sabers are up for sale, of course, on our website, Blue Force Sabers EFX. You can buy these at any time, as well as all of our other custom sabers too. They're up there, and then is our standard sabers. Tons of choices to choose from. We also do custom builds, of course, as well. So if you have an idea, you always want to get your own design, shoot us a message and we can do that for you as well. But these are super amazing. I guarantee you're going to love having one of these sabers. I said all metal, very durable. Go with them, swing them around. Tons of features with the soundboard, the electronics that we use. I have custom sound fonts for all these too. So you want a Thundercat sound font? We got it. Punisher sound font? We got it. Jon Snow, Kylo Ren, all up on the website. Download those, match them up with the sabers, and you're going to have a great time. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this quick reveal. Stay tuned for all these sabers to get put together and have final reveals, the way they're going to look. And yeah, until next time, take care.